Hi, my name's Elka and my group member is Jaimi Dent. And today the two businesses we're going to be talking about is Bunnings Group Limited and Fuse Wealth. So the purpose of this discussion is to compare and contrast the two businesses that we've chosen and the business impact and practice of these two companies. So Bunnings Group Limited is a large retail business supplying materials for home DIY and commercial customers. There's 513 locations across Australia and New Zealand, so it's a very large company supplying to a lot of diverse customers. So Fuse Wealth, on the other hand, is a small locally owned accounting and financial planning business, and it's located in Tweed Heads. So looking at the organisational structure of these two companies, so Bunnings is a divisional organisational structure. So Bunnings is particularly divisional in the way of geographical locations. The range of products that each Bunnings store supplies is dependent on the store size and its grading. There's a long organisational chart of the management team before reaching the retail stores. So this is including the CEO, the directors of segments, the general managers and the regional managers. Each store has a manager, a store manager, coordinators, supervisors and floor team members. The operations manager ensures the store is functioning efficiently. The complex manager ensures that the KPIs are being met and the team members are content with their roles. And the coordinators manage the operations within each department, and the supervisors of each department work on the floor with team and ensure that daily tasks are achieved. So in contrast to Bunnings, Fuse Wealth follows a more functional organisational structure, as the company is broken up into its two specialisations of accounting and financial planning. However, these are still managed by the same director and founder. Both departments focus on providing client advice based on their speciality and tailor the information based on the client's specific needs. The two departments often consult with each other, as majority of the clients serviced by the firm are interested in receiving integrated tax and financial advice. As a small business, the organisational chart is reasonably small and includes the founding director and other managing directors, the accountants, wealth associates, and the administrative team. The business operates in one office where all employees work as a team under the founding director and managing directors.
Next up, we look at the potential intercultural issues faced by both businesses, including various intercultural, ethical, and human resource issues. So Bunnings has a large employee base and therefore has many diverse perspectives, creating the potential for miscommunication between employees and customers. With ethics, Bunnings' main focus is their sustainability targets and their competition against small business pricing. They also risk lacking depth and personability when responding to HR issues that are raised due to their size. One of the ways that Bunnings manages their intercultural issues is through their 5 guiding principles to ensure that employees are provided with an inclusive workplace. These guiding behaviours give all employees a set expectation of behaviours to follow. For their ethical issues, Bunnings utilises their team in power to manage and create solutions to ethical concerns that arise. And to manage and maintain their responsiveness to HR issues, it's crucial that Bunnings continues to train more people in this area so that employees have a more in-depth and personal experience. Like Bunnings, Fuse Wealth also faces the intercultural issue of miscommunication. This includes employees having different communication styles, interactions between clients and employees, as well as managing the expectations of clients and employees. The most crucial ethical issue for the firm is maintaining client privacy, confidentiality, exercising ethical conduct, and ensuring that the required professional licensing is held by the firm. In HR management, the potential issues include having adequately trained staff, separation of duties, and creating a positive workplace culture. Now we look at how these issues can be managed. So similar to Bunnings, Fuse Wealth has a set of values which set the expectation for communication. Team building exercises can also be used to create an open discussion around the various communication styles, so employees are made aware of each other's preference for communication. This might also be something that Bunnings could introduce on a different scale. The potential ethical concerns at Fuse Wealth can also be managed by following strict procedures to ensure that sensitive data remains secure. It's also essential for employees to complete their continuing professional development, or CPD, and remain aware of any legislative changes so that these policies and procedures can be updated and followed accordingly. Although the ethical concerns are different for both businesses, the management of these concerns is similar, as both businesses are required to follow procedures to ensure that the most appropriate outcome is achieved. The HR issue of having adequately trained staff can also be managed by completing the relevant CPD. Another way this can be managed is by refining the recruitment process so that the best candidates are selected for the job. To finish up the presentation, it's important to note that although the businesses are completely different in the services that they offer and their size, they both revolve around human interaction, which makes them more similar than meets the eye. Both of their potential intercultural issues are linked to communication. Their ethical issues, although different in nature, can both be managed with policies and procedures, and investing more time in HR management through more time spent listening and training employees. Thank you for your time today.